Welcome back to another episode of Excel. I am your host, Nav. In the last two videos, we learned how to use VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP functions. If you have not watched these videos yet, please do it now. In short, we discovered that both these functions serve the same purpose. How your data is stored is going to decide if you will use VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. For example, if your data layout is horizontal, then you will use HLOOKUP, and it is vertical, then you will use VLOOKUP. But what if I told you that there is a smarter version available, which looks hybrid of both? I'm talking about XLOOKUP function. You are smart enough to figure it out, but let me explain. XLOOKUP function allow you to look up for a value in a lookup array and then return a value from your range selection regardless of your data layout. All you need to do is select a value for lookup value, then select a column, or row for lookup array, and then simply select a column or row as you return array. It seems pretty simple, is not it? Let's see how it works with a practical example. Imagine this. You're managing sales data for your company. You have a list of product IDs in one column, and in the next column, the sales figures. Now your manager asks, can you tell me the sales figure for product ID P1095? In cell E5, let's create a drop-down list first, very quickly. If you don't know how to create a drop-down list, then please watch tutorial number 20. Creating a drop-down list removes the room for spelling errors and saves time, as we won't have to type the product manually every time we decide to find sales number for a new product in the list. Now from the drop-down list, select product P1095, and in cell E6 type equal XLOOKUP, open parenthesis, and then in the lookup value, select cell E5 as our lookup value. So far, this part is same as VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP functions. But if we move to the next argument after pressing comma, then in the lookup array, we need to select the product range, which is cell B6 to B16. And then press comma, and then select the return array, which will be cell C6 to cell C16, as we want sales amount for the given product. Rest of the arguments are optional, and you can ignore it. But if you want Excel to return a certain output, in case Excel does not find the lookup value in the lookup array, then you can define it here. And you can also define match mode as well, which are just further instructions as to whether you want Excel to find an exact match, or next smaller or larger item, etc. In search mode, you can define how you want the XLOOKUP function to conduct the search. You can select from first to last, last to first, or binary search, etc. But we don't need to put anything in these arguments right now. Just close the parenthesis and press enter. You should have your sales amount for product P1095. Now play with the drop-down list, and your sale amount should update automatically. Now it's your turn. Practice XLOOKUP with your own data. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Comment if there is anything I can help you with. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe button so that you don't miss my daily updates. I will see you in the next video.